What's going on, guys? It's Themightydart13 and it is finally arrived. It's a long-awaited Formula 1 video. Yes, this is being filmed in the car ride on the way home from East Thurrock versus Dartford, so obviously video before this one. Yeah,
if he puts them out in the right,
if I put them... to be fair, I've set them to uploads before in a certain order, and the upload has changed said order. I don't know what. Anyway, let's not get bogged down in
get on with it
stuff. You're the one who's fucking distracting me.
It's Formula 1.
It would be if you shut up.
Is that why we're in a Renault?
To be fair, it's probably faster than a fucking Renault. But yeah, been a lot of news since my last video. We've had many Grand Prix, and I think the biggest thing was Lewis Hamilton had the World Championship lead, still does by 2 points. But we've had some news about drivers come out. We've had Felipe Massa will be retiring at the end of the season.
It's raining.
So
It wasn't raining in dark.
with the Williams team, he's obviously, yeah, Massa retiring. I like Massa as a driver, but he's been bad.
It's easy if you've got the instructions right, and it's straight down there, straight down to the block floor.
Yeah, he's not been great at Williams for the last couple of seasons, to be honest with you. He's been outshone by Bottas. It's a shame to see him go, but it'll be interesting to see what Williams bring in. As of this video being filmed, we haven't had any news on who's signing for Williams. There was rumours it was going to be Jenson Button, but he has changed roles at McLaren. Stoffel Van Dorn is in for next season, Button is out. But the way McLaren have worded it is that Button hasn't retired, he's taken a sabbatical for a year as effectively his test driver. But the general consensus is that we've seen the last of Jenson. Obviously I'm in the car with Dad and Grandad, so Dad, your opinion?
I don't think you'll see Jenson in the Formula 1 race again, personally. I think he'll stay on as an ambassador in some way, shape or form at McLaren, but I don't think you'll see him behind the wheel of a Formula 1 car in a serious race, unless there's a terrible accident and they have to bring in a spare driver.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame. Obviously 2009 he won the World Championship, and he was the last guy to win a race for McLaren, which is all the way back in 2012, so 4 years ago. And it is a shame.
Hanging about.
So it's a shame, really. I mean, I do love Jenson. He's a good driver, but to see the likes of Stoffel Van Dorn come in, he's an exciting young driver. Fernando Alonso obviously staying on, which will make for a very interesting driver partnership. Yeah. I think last race out was Monza, wasn't it? Yeah. So we've had Monza. Hamilton completely bollocksed up the start again. Then Rosberg, using the Mercedes in clean air, he's just ran away like Mercedes do if they're in clean air. Hamilton not great. But then again, what would you expect? I mean, Hamilton still has the lead. You can argue as the pendulum swung back towards Rosberg, and it depends. With the next race being, I believe, Singapore, which hasn't been a great place for Mercedes in the hybrid era. I mean, 2014 you had the issue with Nico Rosberg's wheel.
You know, that cunt's still sitting in the middle of the road.
Race before that, of course, was Spa, where the most notable, well, the scariest moment was Kevin Magnussen losing the arse of the Renault out the top of Eau Rouge and just flying into the barrier. Which reminds me, Grandad, you know the headrest, you said they don't have pins?
Eh?
You know the headrests in Formula 1?
Yeah.
They do have pins. You saw it because they cut...
Yeah, I know they saw it, but it should never have come out.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is they do actually have pins. The driver just flicks a little switch thing. But no, I mean, it was horrendous, and obviously he's crashed it at the top of Eau Rouge, which is a bloody terrifying corner in itself. and he's had, obviously, his headrest has flown off, which, as Grandad said, should never have happened. Yeah, it's been a bit, I don't know, I'm still standing by my prediction of Hamilton to win the title. In terms of driver changes, I could potentially see, I don't see many people wanting to go to Williams, to be honest with you, because the car is shit. It's no good. It was good in 2014.
Changes next season.
Yes, alright, there is big changes coming in. I mean, wider tyres, bigger front wing, bigger rear wings, all kinds of things. So you never know. I mean, maybe Williams are going to be a bit of a force next year. I'm still standing by the thing of potentially. Well, I'll put it to you two. What do you reckon about Mercedes? Do you reckon they'll still be top dogs next year, or?
Ferrari are due to come back, but it all depends, as Formula 1 so often does nowadays, on who gets the jump on the new rules.
Yeah. Anything to add to that, Grandad, or?
Yep. Yeah.
Fair enough. Short and sweet as always from Grandad. QE2 bridge overnight work. Oh, okay, it's not for the port. But no,
Oh, refugee.
oh no. But very much, as Dad says, you know, it is whoever gets to jump on the rules. We've had it in 2009 with the Brawn GP team. Excuse me, and obviously more recently with the hybrid era with Mercedes. To be honest, it'd be nice to see someone challenge Mercedes. I'd like to see Ferrari come back. I think as a driver, Vettel's matured a bit, which is saying something because he was a bastard at Red Bull. But obviously, Max Verstappen coming in, he's doing all right. I mean, he had a bit of a eventful race, shall we say? Around, I think it was Spa here.
Carry on up the outside.
It's only
Looks to this.
it's only 300 yards anyway.
It's up there.
Yeah, but you'll probably find there's people cutting in that's causing all the.
No, not moving up there. Oh, cutting in, yeah. Bloody hell, pull that in front of the lorry.
But no, Verstappen's been doing alright. Had a bit of an eventful race. I think it was around Spa. It's obviously people are saying, you know, a lot of drivers are sort of saying it's exciting to watch, or a lot of pundits, sorry.
I'm going to go up the outside.
A lot of people are saying, oh yeah, it's nice to watch, but he's going to end up hurting himself or someone else, and that is the problem with Formula 1, is it is a sport that bites back. I love Verstappen. I think he's a very solid driver, personally. Dad, your view on Verstappen?
I think it's a spitting. I think it's a dead ringer for his dad. I think it's exactly the same. So therefore, he's due to be a very good driver.
Max Verstappen, young lad at Red Bull.
I think he's got a bright future in front of him as long as he handles himself correctly.
I mean, for me, looking at it so far, he has done quite well. He's not. He's had a couple of, obviously in his first year at Toro Rosso, he's had a couple of shitty races. Obviously crashing at Monaco, he's done it. I think he did that again this year.
Fucking hell.
Do we need to go this way by any chance?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very much a case of, I do like Verstappen as a driver. As Dad says, he's got a bright future. You're looking at the wealth of talent that's come into F1 at the moment. I mean, you've got Pascal Wehrlein, alright, he's at Manor, but he's a very promising driver. You know, earmarked for future Mercedes. Oh Christ, what's it? You got the French guy at Renault, Esteban Ocon, who again is at Manor. But the interesting thing is if Magnussen hadn't have raced, I think the rumour is that Ocon would have gone to Renault for that one race if Magnussen hadn't raced in Monza, which would have left Manor in a bit of a spot, should we say. But there's a lot of young promising drivers. Another one is obviously Stoffel Van Dorn. Van Dorn? One of the two. He's a promising driver. All you can say is you've got to hope McLaren improve a little bit next year. But of course with the rule changes, I mean Honda's looking better as an engine. So what do you reckon, sort of McLaren wise next year, do you reckon the power unit will stand up to what they need, or is it going to be another year where it's a bit eh?
I don't honestly know. There's going to be a lot more aerodynamics involved next year rather than engines.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think we could see the rise of Red Bull again, because they've always been, aerodynamically, they've always been very good. You know, in part thanks to Adrian Newey. Mm-hmm. He's been very solid. Red Bull's always had a very good package. Ferrari, I mean, to be fair, Ferrari do well, Haas will do well. Because effectively, what Ferrari is a feeder. What Haas is a feeder team to Ferrari, effectively, which is nice to see. I mean, Ferrari have sort of let Haas use their wind tunnels and all that, and it was a little bit of a thing about it. But at the same time, it's nice to see because we've had Haas who have been fairly competitive through the season, which is lovely to see. I mean, I like the Haas team. I think it's a breath of fresh air. I mean, you know, American team, which is nice to see. Gene Haas, who is a very respected name within motorsport in America, obviously NASCAR. Don't think, has he done anything with IndyCar? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or has he done?
Newman last time was a big IndyCar, so.
Yeah. So he's proven himself over in IndyCar and NASCAR and whatever. But then you come to Formula One, and I think a great example of this would be Renault. You know, they come to Formula One, and at one point where they were dominant, back when in the V8 era, changed to V6, and the Renault was shit. I mean, Red Bull were doing okay this year, but that's not an official Renault engine. It's by rights, yes, it is Renault, but it's got the Tag Heuer powered, or it's got Tag Heuer have done something to it anyway. Where, you know, and where the rest of the works team is lagging at the back of the field. But I don't know. Can't really say much about next year. My personal thing is I hope McLaren get back up the field. It'd be nice to see. But I'd stick my neck out at this point. I'd say a prediction now, just past the halfway point in the season. I'm going to say I think Red Bull are going to be one to watch next year. I'll stick my neck out. Dad's, any predictions? Guess?
I wouldn't even like to predict this year's result, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a down to the wire one. So
he said just because that makes it exciting TV. Because it seems to me as soon as the driver starts taking the lead, things start happening to him and he gets caught up again.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Yeah.
And what with rumours of Formula One being sold as well.
Being sold. Being sold to the Yanks.
Yeah, I suppose that's the biggest bit of news I've actually managed to miss. Whoops, is obviously is.
And that's been sold 3.2 million, I think it is.
Yep, Formula One has been sold, so I think the official term.
Getting rid of Eccleston or whatever the bloody name is.
No, he's around for another 3 years yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, Formula One has been sold. Well, I think how it was worded was there was a majority stake had been bought. So, but Formula One has been sold, so Christ knows where it's going to go from there.
So within 3 years we'll all be racing around circuits with left-hand turns only.
Yep, pretty much. We'll be going down the NASCAR. So basically, Haas to win the championship next season then, yeah?
Oh no, not next season.
In 3 years' time,
yeah,
sorry.
3 years' time.
So 3 years' time has to win the thing when we're racing round in ovals. So yeah, this has been the Formula 1 talk. I really have got to start getting into the thing of doing these after the race weekend. But I'll be honest, I forgot for the last however many races we've had. I think I stopped doing them around Silverstone, and we've had Germany, Hungary, a 2-week break. Spa and Monza. So 5 races.
All that lot up there now.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for Dad and Grandad for their input. And yeah, Formula 1 video. Hopefully, try and make these more sort of out. I'll try and record them a bit more. So yeah. Thanks for watching. You know, like, subscribe, share, all that. Thanks for everyone who's appeared today. And yeah.